Okay, go ahead.
Hi, I'm Hannah. So we were just talking about two stories that are exactly similar. So she was home one night, her mom was home one night, and somebody broke into their house. And a few
And
months,
the door was locked. The door was locked, but like whenever it was like once. Okay, so but it wasn't like at night. It like once my mom got home from taking us to school, you know, and
and
and someone got in, and my mom was in the in there, and they robbed us. And my mom was in the house, but we don't. And it was we got robbed, and there was like my mom had the door shut, but she thought it was just a UPS. So she heard and got her case and blah blah blah. And so and once she got once she got to the door, there was nothing there, no box, nothing. And she walked outside and she's like, I wonder what that was. And then she walks back in and she sees like clothes everywhere. And she called my mom, I mean my dad, and said were you looking for something? And he's like, no, I'm at work. And she's like, I think we just been robbed, and we were and she was in the house whenever, and they had like, it was creepy. Now listen to her story.
well, this was probably just a few months after this had happened, and it was one of her relatives from a party, and I was telling her mom out loud where I had
Because they knew
lived.
where everything was, and like they knew where everything was, and they could have shot my mom. They knew where the guns were, which my mom and dad, they're protective, but uh, everybody has a gun nowadays. But they knew exactly where the guns were, and they were loaded just in case, because there was crazy things happening, and they stole like a lot of stuff, and now it's back to her story.
And I swear, it wasn't sleep paranoid. I was fully awake. I was laying on my couch because I don't like my room. I get creeped out in here. So I'm laying on the couch. I can see the door handle, and the door handle is literally turning like somebody's trying to get into my house,
Like legit, it was.
like really hard. It scared the freak. I didn't even get up. I didn't move. I said, "Dad!" I yelled. I was like, "Dad!" And he's like, "What?" And he went to the door. I guess they heard me yell my dad's name. My
And they
dad.
took off
They took
because
off.
it stopped, and he opened the door and nothing was there, and it it, it scared me. Just hearing that, it scared me, and
It made me want to cry.
bitch.
I cry anyway.
But it's something whenever you hear her cry, because she watches Ghost Adventures, right?
I watch Ghost Adventures at night and fall asleep to a scary show. So it's something bad if I'm scared of it. Because
Yeah,
I
that's
watch
how
creepy shows.
that's how I know whenever something is wrong, because she's scared, and then I get scared because
It takes a lot to scare me.
yeah,
A lot. I mean, it takes like an actual clown stamping at my door for me to be scared.
yeah.
For my life.
But and her dad don't really believe her because he didn't see anything
He's like,
and he didn't hear anything. And people are saying she was just paranoid, but
I'm not paranoid. I know what I saw.
and she knows what she heard.
Yeah. At least nothing was saying my name. If someone was saying my name, I would have been like, I'm calling the cops.
And I'm giving my dad, and he's gonna be all over that.
See, people say it was just a ghost. I'm like, yeah, I live from a cemetery. I understand. I'm a scared little girl. I'm 16. I fall asleep with Ghost Adventures on. That would not have scared me if it was a ghost. Well, it might have just startled me. I swear.
But it wouldn't
it
have
wasn't
made her
Paranoid.
cry.
I was crying. Full out crying. Like,
That's how
I
you
was
know.
bawling. I'm truly terrified. I bawl. I break down. I turn into a tip back. I know. I turn onto a full blown crybaby.
I cried once I figured out that my mom was in the house whenever they could have killed her, but they knew exactly where everything was and they didn't shoot her, which that's how you know they're relative. And they knew exactly. And it was like at a birthday party where we believe because they knew exactly where her house was.
And I was
And she
telling
was
her
telling my
mom out
mom.
loud where I lived. Because she didn't know where I had come from. So I just told her where I lived. Just, right down the road, down Oil Cemetery. And there's a sign right at the edge of the road that says Oil Cemetery. And apparently, I
But
said
it's
I'm
like
the second house.
hers is.
I said I'm the second house to your mom. That's why they didn't know. That's why they didn't go to my neighbors, because I said I was the second house. Man, I was stupid. I'm never giving nobody my address no more.
Which, that's just an example. Because she does not want nobody knowing where her house is. So that's just an example. Because
I don't
that
want
is
you
not,
at my house because I don't know you.
that ain't her house though.
You
Nope.
You lucky if you show up at my house and I don't know who you are and you're knocking on the door. You lucky I don't have a gun. Because I'll be like, I will shoot and you better leave or I will call the cops and I will shoot.
Well, so. Well, that's like. But she don't live there, so don't do anything like that. But
I'd be scared if you want to come to my house. Better be scared.
But she will shoot. She's not afraid to.
BB gun. It'll
She
hurt.
has a BB gun, like right where she needs it,
Yeah.
and she has a rock by her bed. So stay away.
Yes, sometimes I am just a little paranoid, but
But that. She was not paranoid though. Do you think she was paranoid? Comment, like, and subscribe.
Don't subscribe if you don't know her. Because if you don't know her and you make threats, I'll find you.
She will. She tracks like everybody down. Like,
Oh, and trust me, make sure your location's not on, because I can track you on Google Maps.
yeah, that's like a warning because people have been tracking people on Google Maps. It's creepy. So,
Turn
but
your location off.
my location is totally off. So, bye.
Location's off.